Hi, and welcome to my second recording. These are a series of recordings that I'm creating to help you improve and develop yourself within 2019. If you haven't heard my first recording, please go back and listen to it. It's about pursuing goals and how the path is more important for fulfillment than actually tying your emotions to achieving your goals. In that recording, I mentioned that I'll talk about the path in a bit more detail, especially when it comes to making sure that you're not suffering or you're not feeling a lack of energy and motivation to pursue those goals. So today we'll be talking about just going back from the path to the actual goal. So are you even setting the right goals for yourself? And even in the right areas? I mean, the last thing you want is to be putting all the effort into climbing a ladder and then realizing it's up against the wrong wall and you have to be moving the ladder to the right wall. So I believe that energy is just another word for passion. Whatever you have energy for is where your passion lies. And that's the path we should choose in terms of what we want to achieve in life and what we want to do in life as well. For example, our body tells us, our mind tells us, it's very good at letting us know what we feel energy for and what we don't. There are many things that we do and we feel depleted, we feel a lack of energy. And there are many things that we do that fill us with energy. And we have this sort of tank inside which allows you to use that energy throughout the day, and then we have to top it up by resting and sleeping. So we need to pay attention to where our energy lies. So that can not only be activities but also people as well. There are some people which deplete your energy. You spend time with them and you feel your energy going down, whereas with some people, you can feel that energy go right up. Same thing with things that you do, something that you do and you can feel that energy. And it's not only where your likes are. So for example, people say, how can you find your passion? Do something that you like. It's not only that, it's also where your efforts lie, because it's those efforts that you do because they fill you with energy. You enjoy doing it. You will do it happily. You do it for no money. It's because what gives you energy in life. I mean, a good example is I like football. I enjoy watching football. But if someone said, well, if that's your passion, why don't you become a footballer? I know that that takes a lot of commitment, a lot of training, a lot of discipline, a lot of time away from your loved ones in critical phases throughout your life, because you are focusing so hard on being a top athlete and improving your skill, your composure within games and under pressure as well. So that's not where my energy lies. Whereas if it was something else that I was doing on a daily basis because I enjoyed it, then that is where my energy lies and what I enjoy doing, something that I like and that I love. So that's where you need to start to begin to align yourself. So whatever energizes you, align your life there. Pay a bit more attention to the things that you're doing in life, the people that you have around you. And once you start to pay attention, you'll realize what happens within your body, how you feel, what happens in your mind when you're more conscious of it. And then when that happens, then what you'll do is you'll realize that here is something that unfortunately isn't giving me energy. In actual fact, it's depleting my energy. So that's something that I shouldn't be doing, and that's someone who I shouldn't be around either. And it's not about what's easy or hard in life. That doesn't really link in to the energy. It's really what energizes or depletes you, because someone may be having a very easy life in terms of obstacles, in terms of struggles, or lack of struggle, should I say, but they might not be doing anything that energizes them. So as a result, they're not feeling the energy. They're not feeling that they want to get out of bed, or they're not feeling that they want to do anything with it, because there's nothing in there that energizes them. Whereas someone who can have many obstacles, and they know it's going to be a challenge, and they know they're going to have to work hard and graft, but if they feel the energy from it, then they will make sure that they do it because they enjoy it. And that's how you should really be making the decisions about what to pursue, because that makes the path easier. Because along that path, you'll be happily doing it, and you'll be tying your emotions to say, I love this, because that's essentially what happens. You end up finding your passion and pursuing your passion because you're doing it very, very happily. You want to do more of it. You know, you do it for no money. They say if you weren't paid for any jobs or occupations, or if you were always paid the same, what would you be doing? And that's the reason why people generally say that. It's so that you can find not only what you love, but where your efforts lie and where your energy lies and what energizes you even more to do. So take some time to review your days. Have a look what you're doing. Have a look how you feel. Be very conscious of it. Write it down. If anything, it's always a good idea to write down the activities that you do, and this can be at work, outside work. You know, the people that you're surrounded by. Write those down as well, and have a look at how you feel, and slowly make changes. You know, it's always very, very hard to make drastic changes. I mean, action is good. Sometimes it takes a while, not too long, but do make those changes where you can begin to take out activities that deplete you, if you can, and trying to introduce activities which energize you, which give you that passion for life. If you're lying in bed in the morning and you wake up and you just really don't want to get out of bed, there's nothing in that day which you can kind of think about and think, I want to be doing that, then you definitely need to make changes. Because most people, all people who are successful, they'll struggle sometimes because they're sleep deprived because they're working so hard. But one reason why they do get out of bed and they are full of energy is because they love what they do. And the reason why they do have lack of sleep sometimes as well is because they're working so hard and for so long, and they end up doing many more hours. I mean, that's not to say that you should be sleep deprived. Your brain always functions better when you've had good amount of rest. Your body functions better when you've had good amount of rest as well. But I'm just saying this is why people end up working so hard. It's because it's what they love. So please take the time to introspectively, have a look how you feel. I mean, retrospectively as well, but have a look at the things that you've been doing this last week, how you felt in them, and then, start to make those changes, start to find your energy, start to find your passion, start to follow the path, have your emotions tied to that path. And that's how it just fits in together, because you'll be enjoying what you do. You'll be loving it. And then if you achieve certain goals and you want to push yourself further, then down that path, you carry on doing it, as I was mentioning in the first recording. So do take the time to do that. Let me know in your comments what you'll be doing, what you'll be changing after reviewing. Let me know if there's anything you want to add to that as well, or if you've already been implementing this. It'd be great to hear what you guys think. As I mentioned in my last recording, but if you haven't heard it, so I am recording these. There's no video. It is just a recording. that so you can kind of focus a bit more on what I'm saying. This is the sort of the format that I'm going to take. Hopefully you still enjoy it. Hopefully there is still a lot in here that you can use and benefit from. And I'll continue to make more recordings. If there's anything in particular that you want to ask, please leave it in the comments. I'll be happy to discuss and talk a bit more about certain things that you'd like to hear me talking about. And I'll be doing these recordings twice a week, and I hope you've enjoyed and have a lovely day. Keep the energy up, keep pursuing what you have your passions for, and I'll speak to you in the next recording.